Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Sophia and today I'll be leading you all through a 60-minute yin class. For today's practice, we will be utilizing a block and a strap, but if you'd like and you're at home and you by chance don't have these, you can always use different substitutions. You can substitute a block with maybe a textbook or even a pillow, and then for your strap, you can substitute with a scarf or maybe even a blanket. But yeah, to begin today's practice, we'll start in Supta Badakhanasana, reclined butterfly pose. Bring the soles of your feet together and lay down gently. From here, feel free to bring your right palm on top of your heart and your left over your belly. From here, gently begin to notice your breath without changing it just yet. Noticing the pace, whether it may be fast or slow. Noticing with every inhale, your chest expands. Every exhale, it releases. While here, maybe even finding the Ujjayi pranayama or the victorious breath. This ocean-sounding breath is created through constricting the throat, and it can help you throughout the poses today. It really helps within yin to focus on the breath, as we'll be holding the poses for about 2 to 5 minutes. From here, we'll begin to find belly breath. So together, taking 10 focused belly breaths. You can inhale and exhale to prepare. Then inhale 1, really feeling your belly expand. Then exhale, belly comes towards your spine. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. Inhale 6. Exhale 6. Inhale 7. Exhale 7. Inhale 8. Exhale 8. Inhale 9. Exhale 9. Last one, inhale 10. And exhale 10. From here, feel free to set your sankalpa or your intention for today's practice. Maybe sending some of the love you cultivate today on your mat to someone in need. Take about 5 more breaths here. On your next inhale, gently guide your knees back together using your hands. Feel free to bring both soles of the feet onto the mat and windshield wipe side to side. Feel free to take any organic movements your body may need here. If you need to extend one leg and then the other, feel free to do so. It's really getting comfortable in your body today. Moving into the next pose, we'll find figure 4. So feel free to cross your right ankle over top of your left thigh. Feel free to keep that left foot planted into the mat, or if you'd like to move a little deeper, you can hook your hands around the back of the left thigh, or maybe even the front of the left shin. We'll be here for about 3 minutes. Feel free to gently rock side to side as you begin your journey to stillness. We're about halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. About 4 more breaths. On your next inhale, stay. Then exhale, twist towards your left side. Bring the right sole of the foot onto the mat. You can find a twist, maybe looking over your right shoulder. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can always stack your right knee on top of your left. I'll be here for about 2 minutes. We're about halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. One more breath. And we'll inhale back to center, releasing the cross of your leg, and windshield wipe your legs side to side once again. Great job, everyone. So from here, keeping the right sole planted, cross the left ankle over top for supine figure 4. Feel free to stay here, or if you'd like to move a little deeper, you can clasp your hands around the back of your right thigh or the front of your right shin. Feel free to rock, getting comfortable in this pose, and eventually finding stillness. In Yin, we aim to find a comfortable stretch. We also look for stillness, really moving into the fascia and connective tissue within the body. Relax into these poses. We'll be here for about 2 more minutes. About halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. Two more breaths. Inhale here and exhale, twist towards your right side. Left foot plants into the earth. The right leg is relaxed. Feel free to look over your left shoulder for a little extra here. Once again, if this is too much, you can always stack knees on top of the other. We're halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. Your next inhale, we'll gently make our way back to center. Release the cross of your legs, both soles onto the earth, and windshield wipe side to side. On your next exhale, hug both knees into your chest and begin to rock up into a seated position. So from here, we'll find Badakhanasana, butterfly pose. I'll turn to you all so you can see where I am. So bringing the soles of the feet together. Feel free to bring your block behind your feet to the arches of your feet or in front. As you inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale to fold forward. We'll be here for about 3 minutes. We're about halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. Three more breaths. On your next inhale, gently rise up. From here, finding Janu Shavasana on the right side, extend your right leg out in front of you. We'll bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. The block can come to the inside of your knee as well, either vertical or horizontal. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale to fold forward. We'll be here for 3 minutes. If you notice that you're flexing your foot, try to relax, and feel free to round your spine as much as you need here. We're about halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. One more breath. On your next inhale, gently rise up. From here, lengthen your left leg out in front of you. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg this time, the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Join your Shavasana on the left side, head to knee pose. We'll be here for about 3 minutes as well. You can bring the block to the inside of the knee, or your book, or your pillow. If you notice yourself flexing your left foot, try to relax it. Two more breaths. And inhale to rise up. From here, lengthen your right leg again. Bring both soles of the feet onto the mat and windshield wipe your legs side to side. Next, we'll find a wide leg forward fold, lengthening both legs out in front of you. You can bring your pillow, book, or block out in front of you. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale to fold forward. You can also move the flesh from behind you if you'd like, really grounding your sit bones into the earth in this position. If you notice that your feet are flexed, try to relax them. Fully relaxing into this pose. We'll be here for 3 minutes. We're about halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. On your next inhale, we'll gently rise up. Feel free to bend both knees, bring both soles of the feet onto the mat, and windshield wipe once again. You can also shake them out. Take any movements your body may need. You can also give yourself a little massage. And then from here, we'll move into deer pose. So line the left shin up parallel to the front edge of your mat. Bend your right knee at a 90-degree angle. The inside of the right ankle is pressing into the earth. Inhale to sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale to fold forward. Maybe finding and resting your forehead onto a block. We'll be here for 3 minutes. We're about halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. Maybe bringing your right knee more towards the back of the mat. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, gently rise up onto your palms. Then we'll swing the right leg around, lining right ankle on top of left knee, and right knee stacks on top of left ankle. Feel free to bring a block in between, and I'll turn to face you all so you can see where we're at. So feel free to stay seated here in fire log pose or double pigeon, but if you'd like, you can also fold forward, taking whichever variation is most comfortable for you right now. I'll be here for 2 minutes. We're about halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, rise up. Unwind your legs, bring both soles of the feet onto the mat, and windshield wipe your legs side to side. Next, finding deer pose on the right side, lining the right shin parallel to the front edge of the mat. Left knee bends at a 90-degree angle inside of the left ankle planted into the mat. Inhale to sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale to fold forward. Feel free to release onto your block, maybe your book, or even your pillow. We'll be here for 3 minutes. We're about halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. 3 more breaths. On your next inhale, rise up. From here, we'll swing the left leg around, stacking left ankle on top of right knee and left knee over top of right ankle. I'll turn to face you all once again so you can see where we are. You can bring your pillow, book, or block in between your ankle and your foot, or you can bring it out in front of you. Feel free to stay seated, or if you'd like, you can inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale to fold forward. We'll be here for 2 minutes. About 3 more breaths. On your next inhale, rise up onto your palms. We'll unwind the legs, bringing both soles of the feet onto the earth, and windshield wipe your legs side to side. From here, gently release onto your back whenever you're ready, and we'll actually, as gracefully as you can, move onto your belly. We'll find Sphinx Pose here, lining the forearms parallel to one another. You can relax your shoulders away from your ears, untuck your toes, just your gaze is straight out in front of you. We'll be here for 3 minutes. We're about halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. You can also release down and then eventually rise up once again. breath. On your next exhale, release down, be resting your right cheek on top of your pillow that you made with your hands, and windshield wipe your legs side to side, releasing your low back. And inhale back to center. We'll rise up, either finding Sphinx once again, or you can find seal pose. We'll be here for 1 minute. Four more breaths. On your next exhale, release down. Rest your left cheek on top of your pillow this time. Windshield wipe side to side. Inhale back to center. We'll press through tabletop into child's pose. Feel free to bring your big toes together, send your sit bones towards your heels, walk your palms in front of you, melt your heart into the mat. Be here for 1 minute. One more breath. And on your next inhale, shift your weight forward back into tabletop. From here, taking puppy pose, walk your palms out in front of you, melt your heart into the earth. Your forehead can rest onto the earth as well. We'll be here for 2 minutes. About 5 more breaths. On your next inhale, shift your weight forward and gently walk your hands towards your knees, finding child's pose once again. Maybe this time you bring your knees together and your forehead can rest on the mat. The tops of your hands rest as well. 1 minute here. Two more breaths. And gently bring your palms in front of you, shifting through tabletop, and then down onto your belly. From here, twisting onto your back as gracefully as you can. And feel free to grab your strap as well, maybe your blanket or your scarf. Then wrap your strap around the arch of your right foot, lengthening it up in front of you, towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Be here for 2 minutes. Try to relax here. If you by chance don't have a strap or a scarf or something else to use, you can always grab the back of your thigh, interlace your fingers, and hold. Whichever variation you choose, that is perfectly okay and perfectly perfect. We're about halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so now. One more breath. And inhale, lift your left foot into the air, bringing the strap to the inside of that arch this time, lengthening the right leg out in front of you. We'll hold here 2 minutes. We're about halfway through the pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper, feel free to do so. Two more breaths. And exhale to release the left foot to meet the right. Feel free to move your strap off to the side. Bring both soles of the feet onto the earth and windshield wipe. We'll find Badakhanasana once again, Badakhanasana. Bringing the soles of your feet together once more. Right hand over the heart, left over the belly. And see if you can notice any difference between how you feel now and how you felt at the beginning of class. Maybe you feel more open in your hips. Maybe you feel more open in your shoulders. We'll be here one more minute. Five more breaths. On your next inhale, gently guide your knees back together, and then hug both into your chest, maybe rocking side to side, massaging your tailbone, maybe even forward and backward. And then inhale, giving yourself a big hug, creating as much tension as you can. Maybe your head and shoulders come off the mat. And then exhale, release into Shavasana. Lengthen your legs out in front of you, arms beside you, palms face up. Allow your eyes to flutter shut here. Fully relaxing and fully surrendering in this pose. Relax your toes. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. Relax your stomach. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your wrists. Relax your hands. Relax your fingers. Unfurl your brow and remove the hold of your tongue from the roof of your mouth, fully relaxing here. gently begin to start adding movement back into your fingertips and your toes, maybe wiggling them. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, point your toes for a good morning stretch. And then exhale, release onto your favorite side in the fetal position. With as little effort as possible, gently press your way to a seated pose at the top of your mat. And together we'll take one last breath. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to forehead. May you have peaceful thoughts. To your lips, may you have peaceful words. In your heart, may you have peaceful actions. Thank you all so much for coming today and showing up for yourselves. Namaste. Thank you all so much again for joining me today. I hope you had a great time. I really did. If you could please fill out the survey linked in the description box below, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you so much again, and I hope to see you soon.